Shalom, Akim, Shalom. It's the brother, Salaki. It's the brother Kazawa coming at you with another lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem Rakak Radastam Yah. Double honors to my elders and apostles at Great Millstone who teach and rule well in the scriptures. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect, to you brothers that's pushing his word on the highways and the byways in truth and sincerity. To you I say Shalom. Akim, I'm entitled this lesson. What are you guys in this thing for? You know, Akim, I've been having some trouble. You know what I'm saying? Just getting my lessons up, man. I've been kind of battling some afflictions, man, but I've been trying to push through them. So if Akim will bear with me, man, you know, I got some heavy lessons I want to put out. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna keep praying, try to stay in the spirit, and try to push forward, man. You know what I'm saying? But I definitely got some lessons that I want to bring out, man. And if the Lord wills it, they'll come out this week. You know, before the weekend's over. You know, a few more lessons, man, just because I'm playing catch up. But we should be holding camp. You know what I'm saying? Saturday as usual. Nothing should be changing as far as that goes. You know, and other than that, like I said, man, I had a few precepts built up on basically like, what are you guys in this thing for, man? Because we got a lot of guys who, they take this truth lightweight serious. They take Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah lightweight serious, man. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, the Lord's not having that shit with you guys, man. You know? I got a couple of precepts I can. The first one I want to get is Revelations 3:15. This is Revelations 3:15. I know thy works, that thou art neither cold or hot, nor hot. I would thou wert cold or hot. So then, because thou art lukewarm and neither cold nor hot, I will spew thee out of my mouth. You know what I'm saying? That's a lot of you guys in this truth, man. You get lukewarm when brothers want to do more than one camp a week, maybe. You know, even if you got time, you acting like, oh, it's just cool to just go out on Saturday. Man, that's something Elder Pastor Harden them do because they've been doing this thing for years. But when they were going out, I can guarantee you they was going out more than fucking one time a week, man. And it's not hard to do that. That's really like the minimum. I see the Chicago camp be out there sometimes what it seems like 2 or 3 times a week, and other camps as well. You know what I'm saying? Some of you guys lazy about doing that. Some of you guys lazy about putting your videos up, man, and getting in the spirit and actually living this thing. Really is more than you putting the videos up and everything too, because it shows. You know what I'm saying? When you put the videos up, that's a big part of it because that's a show of your faith. That just show us how much you in this thing, how heavy you are into this thing. It's a way of knowing, man. Because the Lord said, "You shall know a tree by its fruits." Some of you guys ain't bringing in no fruit, man. You know what I'm saying? Your tree is looking withered, which means that you're not abiding in Yahweh Shah. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, you guys, when you come into the truth, it's not about you. The scriptures say I must decrease, but he must increase, man. He that cometh from above is above all things. You know what I'm saying? What else the scriptures say, man? And he that is earthly speaketh earthly things, man. Hey, man, we are under Yahweh Shah. When you come into this truth, it's about him increasing, him Yahweh and Yahweh Shah increasing, and us decreasing for the time being at least. And like, you know, you guys act like y'all got so much of a big fucking problem with putting Yahweh and Yahweh Shah first, man. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, I don't. This word stays on my mind. They stay on my lips. I try to stay in the spirit as much as I can. Of course, you can't stay in the spirit all the time. That's not a right balance. That's not a righteous balance. But you should be in the spirit always, man. As far as like, these scriptures you should be filtering everything you do in everyday life throughout these scriptures. If somebody come at you with a new job, filter it through the scriptures, man. If somebody come at you with some fucking opportunity, filter it through the scriptures, man. You know what I'm saying? Be circumspect. See if it's Satan offering you some shit. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be circumspect about this, man. This thing, man, that we are involved in. You know what I'm saying? You have to be either hot about it or be cold about it. If you're not all the way on fire for this truth, you might as well take your ass back into the world, man. You know what I'm saying? Because the Lord gonna spew you out anyway. And that's just gonna be, you know, your embarrassment in front of the congregation. So for you guys who just wanna save yourself the embarrassment, just be cold. Because if you gonna play the fence and fucking straddle the fence, the Lord gonna embarrass your ass, man. You know? Just sticking to the point, though. You know what I'm saying? A lot of you guys, that's the question of the lesson. That's the title of the lesson, Through the Spirit. What did you get in this thing for? Did you get in it for the women? Did you get in it to fucking cuss out Esau, the so-called white man? Did you get in this thing to be combative with other camps and debate? Or did you get in this thing to serve Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai and from thus doing so, receive their mercy? Because that's what we in this thing for. Because you can only hope for the mercy. The other things that the kingdom is coming with, you have to receive the mercy first. The Lord's got to have mercy on you and shit. If you of the righteous, you're going to scarcely be saved. So this thing ain't nothing to fucking joke about, period, man. Because the scriptures say that the righteous shall scarcely be saved, so where then shall the ungodly and the sinner appear? You don't want to be part of that number. You know what I'm saying? You want to be a part of the ones who are righteously, scarcely saved, man. So therefore, it's like this thing is to be taken serious. It's not about the women. It's not about, it is about the kingdom. It is about the women. Those are prophecies. But you got to understand that the Lord ain't just giving that to nobody, man. Like, that really do need to be understood. You need to understand that you could die for this truth before you even receive all of those things. Are you guys like that serious? Are y'all in that type of a spirit? A lot of you are not, man. A lot of you just walk around here, especially you other camps. Y'all just walk around here like it's a fucking Israelite fun for all, and like Yahweh Shai not gonna come back in an austere manner. Y'all act like he really finna come back all smiles. He not finna be all smiles, man. You know what I'm saying? I got a couple of more precepts I can, let me get my pop on. Give me just a second, I'll get my, matter of fact, I'm going to just go with the spirit, man. I'm going to get Mark 8 and 36. Because a lot of you guys got into this thing for the women. A lot of you guys got into this thing because it sounds good. At first, it's a sweet savor unto your tongue. But then, when the bitter part comes, you guys don't want to fucking deal with that. You're not going to last, man. You know what I'm saying? This is Mark 8 and 36. You know, you don't think about the afflictions. You don't think about losing your woman, your children. All of that is part of this truth. Y'all just really just get into this thing on some happy-go-lucky shit like it's a fucking fad. That's why a lot of you guys fall out, man. Salakia Akim, I'm there now. This is Mark 8 and 36. For what shall it profit a man if he shall gain the whole world and lose his own soul? If you're not losing things in this truth, you ought to be fucking worried, man. You're not in the right spirit. You know what I'm saying? Because Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai said to prepare your soul for temptation and to set your heart aright and constantly endure when you come into this thing. Be not, what the scriptures say, man, it says, be patient when thou art changed to a lower state. So that's what this truth is about, man. It's about the Lord humbling you. You're going to be brought to a lower state, man. That's what this truth is about, man. It's about you knowing how to, like the Apostle Paul said, I know both how to abound and how to be abased. The Lord is about balance. So it's not about you just gaining. this truth is about you losing too. And if you're gaining a whole lot and you in this truth, man, the Lord ain't dealing with you. You not doing something right. You know what I'm saying? You know, we didn't get into this thing to gain the world. We got into this thing to lose the world and to gain Yahweh Shai, man. Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. You know? I'm going to get see, because you can't, a lot of you guys come into this thing and think that you can, like, be half-ass in the fucking world and half-ass in the truth and do what no man's done. You fucking cannot do it. It's not going to work, man. This is Matthew 6:24. A lot of you guys come into this truth thinking you can serve two masters. Because you can't serve Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai and money, man. And you know who has control over the money? Esau. So if you serving the money, you're serving Esau. We all got to serve Esau to a certain extent. That's the curses. But to serve him to the extent that you gain so much that you lose your own soul, that's what Yahweh Shai is talking about. It's a balance to it. See, because he tells you, render the things that are Caesar's unto Caesar's, and render the things that are Yahweh's unto Yahweh. But it don't tell you to just be full ass into it. That's the balance right there. You know what I'm saying? When you serving somebody, that's you gaining the whole world. When you serve, you know what I'm saying, you can't serve two masters, man. That's why a rich man, it's hard for a rich man to come into this truth. Like Yahweh Shai said. You know what I'm saying? This is Matthew 6:24. No man can serve two masters, for either he will hate the one and love the other, or else he will hold to the one and despise the other. You cannot serve Yahweh and Mammon. So that being said, what I was trying to say, Hakim, and hopefully this is coming correctly through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. What I'm saying is basically, man, you might think you can serve two masters, but you, like the scriptures tell you, you're not going to be able to do it for long. You're not going to be able to fake this thing for long, man. You either going to be real to this or real to something else. You ain't going to be able to be real to two things. You know what I'm saying? You can't have the world and this truth. You got to choose one, man. And like the scriptures say anyway, you're not supposed to be up in that spirit of laying up treasures here, knowing that this shit is going to be dissolved anyway, like the scriptures say in 2 Peter. So you ought to be fucking done with the world. Like I said, don't get me wrong. Money is a defense. But you don't serve the money. You let that money serve you. You let that money serve its purpose for you. Like Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai said by way of the scriptures, man. Money is a defense. By all means, get it and use this world. It's not abusing this world. But that money don't need to be coming between you and this truth, man. Whatever you doing to make it. Whether it be them giving you extra hours at your job. No. You got to know when Satan throwing you off. You know what I'm saying? Know when you done had enough, and you got to know, hey, man, I'm really just here to get my daily bread. You know what I'm saying? This is Matthew 6, and I'm skipping up a little bit, Akim, in the same chapter. This is Matthew 6 and 19. Lay not up for yourselves treasures upon earth, where moth and rust doth corrupt, and where thieves break through and steal, but lay up for yourselves treasures in heaven. How do you do that? You got to do this work, man. You got to continue on in this truth, man. Until the end. Endurance to the end. But lay up for yourselves treasures in heaven, where neither moth nor rust doth corrupt, but where thieves do not break through nor steal. For your treasure is there where your heart be also. The light of the body is the eye. If therefore thine eye be single, thy whole body shall be full of light. You know what I'm saying? So your eye has to be single on its truth, man. You know? That's why the scriptures say, where your treasure is, there where your heart be also, man. You know what I'm saying? So, this truth has to be your treasure. This truth has to be where your heart is, man. You know what I'm saying? So, lucky, Akim. But, going on, I got some more precepts, Akim. Like I said, it's just going to flow with the spirit. I kind of got them wrote down. I was sitting on this lesson for a while, you know what I'm saying? The Spirit got on me to bring it out, man. You know, we can't sit on our talents in this truth, man. We got to use our talents, man. Whatever talent we got to put it to work to the best of our ability, too. You know what I'm saying? You know, or else Yahweh Shai is going to do us the fuck in, man. I hate to curse, whatever, man. You know what I'm saying? Though I be rude in speech, not according to knowledge. You know what I'm saying? You know, like the scriptures say, man, woe is us if we preach not the gospel, man. We have to do this work, man. Period. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, what you guys get into this thing for, man? Did you get into this thing to fucking be a nigga all week and be a fucking Hebrew Israelite on Saturdays, man? Or whenever you're doing a lesson just on camera, you just a fucking actor. Hey, man, Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai is going to deal with you niggas, man. And as y'all as to where y'all can fool the brotherhood, you cannot fool Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, man. Behold, be not deceived. Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai is not mocked. For whatsoever a man reapeth, the same shall he soweth. Salaki Akim. Whatsoever a man soweth, the same shall he reap. This is Luke 21 and 19. In your patience possess ye your souls. And when ye shall see Jerusalem compassed with armies, then know that desolation thereof is nigh. Then let them which are in Judea flee to the mountains, and let them which are in the midst of it depart out, and let not them that are in the countries enter thereinto. So, Salaki Akim, I read on, but I was really trying to get Luke 21 and 19. In your patience possess ye your souls, man. This truth is about you being patient. Like I said, Sirach says, man. Like Sirach says, man. Be patient when thou art changed to a lower state. And that's what this truth is about. In our patience possess us, mean in our patience possess we our souls, Akim. So we gotta be patient, man. You think Yahweh Yahweh Shai not gonna have Esau fucking try us? The hour in temptation shall come to try all them that dwell upon the earth, man. And if you a part of this thing, Esau's watching you and he knows you, and he's gonna fucking come. And he gonna come, man. This devil is gonna come down, man. Not to say that Yahweh Shai is not gonna see his men through it, but Esau he's gonna come, man. It's fucking prophecy, man. You know? Let's see, Akim. I got Jude 1 and 4, because a lot of you guys, y'all just came into this fucking thing. Not Salaki. A lot of you guys, Akim, excuse me for my cursing, a lot of these guys came into this thing unaware of what they were getting themselves into, man. You guys didn't count the cost before you came into this thing. Like the scriptures say, man. You gotta count the cost, whether you got, what it takes to do this thing, man. To help build the house of David, man. You shouldn't have started, man, don't start on your part of the house and not have what you need to get all the way through with building it, man. Or the Lord gonna get your ass for playing with him, man. For playing with his materials, for playing with his wages. Period. Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai is not playing. This is Jude 1 and 4. For there are certain men crept in unaware. That's a lot of you guys, man. You know what I'm saying? Who were before of old ordained to this condemnation. You know, ungodly men turning the grace of our power into lasciviousness, and denying the only Lord Yahweh and our Lord Yahweh Shai Mashiach. You know what I'm saying? The scriptures are saying that, hey, man, you were before of old appointed to this condemnation, because the Lord is going to beat your ass with many stripes, because you knew what was going on. You know better. He actually blessed you with a portion of the Spirit, and you played with it. So, like the scriptures say, man, your talent will be given to another man. You guys who fall out, you guys who don't take this thing serious, man, the Lord's going to give your talent to another man. And he's going to deal with you, man. Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai will fucking kill you for playing with his money, man. We have been entrusted with money, man. We done been entrusted, man. You know what I'm saying? We basically like stockholders. We got our stock our stock gotta do something, man. Or we basically, I won't even say it like that. We like shit. We basically owe Yahweh Shai interest, man. We in debt to Yahweh Shai. You know what I'm saying? To Yahweh and Yahweh Shai, man. For real. Let me see. I'm gonna get 2 Corinthians 13:5. Matter of fact, man, I want to get that 2 Peter. Because you guys, man, we not supposed to be in the spirit of worrying about shit here. Because this shit is going to get destroyed, man. Like the scriptures say in Isaiah 9, and I believe it's around the 4th or the 5th verse, this battle shall be with fuel of fire. Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai is going to have these countries nuke each other, man. Or, you know, at least we know America definitely getting nuked. You know what I'm saying? And wherever else Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai aim the missiles at, man. You know, all these things are going to be turned into fucking dust. All these things will be disintegrated. They mean nothing. The things that are seen are temporary. The things that are unseen are eternal. We have to be focusing, keep our spiritual eye focused on the eternal things, man, that are not seen right now, man. Salaki Akim, I'm trying to find this. Let me see. I'm trying to find it, Akim. It was in 2 Peter's where it was talking about how in the last days, man, everything gonna be dissolved, man. Let me see if I can find it. Okay, that's the spirit, man. Call lawyer and lie Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai Bashem Rakako Dastam Yad, man. This is 2 Peter's 3 and 11. See, this is the type of spirit that we're to be in this truth, man. And this is the type of spirit that we gotta remain in. 2 Peter 3 and 11, seeing that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of persons ought ye to be in all holy conversation and godliness, looking for and hasting unto the coming of the day of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, wherein the heavens being on fire shall be dissolved, and the elements shall melt with fervor and heat. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, this shit is going to go completely away like it's a fucking bad dream. You know what I'm saying? And you fucking Edomites, you goddamn crackers, a lot of y'all are going to be like that woman on that fucking Terminator movie, man. And your fucking eyeballs are going to melt in your fucking head. For all of the things that y'all have done, man, the Lord is going to put a lot of hell on you so-called white people. Y'all don't got a prayer in hell from anybody that's going to keep y'all from going through what's planned for y'all through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, man. Thus saith the Holy Scriptures. You fucking devils. Let me get Ecclesiastes 7 and 12, Akim. That was the next precept I had. I'm going to try to get all these precepts, man. I'm going to try to, just go with the spirit, man. Keep it flowing, man. My phone finna die, Akim. So actually, man, I might have to go ahead and close it out. I'm going to close it out with Ecclesiastes 7 and 12, though. And hopefully this lesson was edifying, Akim, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, man. Ba'ashem Rakakwadash, man. We are in this truth to receive the Lord's mercy first and foremost, man. All the other things will be added unto us, man. You know what I'm saying? And how do you seek the kingdom of heaven? You got to seek this knowledge and this wisdom, like the scriptures say, man. The knowledge and wisdom bring it to a kingdom, man. That's in the Apocrypha, man. You know what I'm saying? So you seeking the kingdom of heaven first so that all the other things may be added unto you. Hey, you got to seek this knowledge. You have to stay in this truth. You have to endure unto the end. The Lord said, the scriptures say, man, he that endured unto the end, the same shall be saved, man. We have to endure unto the end. And that means being on fire unto the end. We have to stay hot until the end, man. You can't be in no fucking lukewarm spirit, man. Alright, I can Ecclesiastes 7 and 12. For wisdom is a defense and money is a defense, but the excellency of knowledge is that wisdom giveth life to them that have it. This wisdom is the reason that the dry bones in Ezekiel were given life. That, hey man, this wisdom is what gives you life, man. Money can't give you life, man. That's why, hey, the Lord said if you gain the whole world, you're going to lose your own soul, man. What shall that profit you? If you get this knowledge, getting this knowledge like the scripture said, man, you got to seek this knowledge. It's all about getting this truth, man, and finding this truth unto us until Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah come back and hold fast to it, man. The Lord said, hold fast that which thou hast, man. That no man take thy crown, man. Not even yourself. Your Apostle Gabar said all the time, you are your own worst enemy in this truth, man. You got to remember, ask yourself what you in this truth for, man. Examine thyself whether I be in the truth or not, man. Whether you be in the truth or not. And I'm going to end it off right there, Aki. I'm going to read Ecclesiastes 7 and 12 one more time. For wisdom is a defense, and money is a defense. But the excellency of knowledge is that wisdom giveth life to them that have it. Money can't give you life, man. Only the wisdom and knowledge of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah can. And until next time, I say shalom.